Imagine this. You wake up in the year 1750, not to the smell of coffee, but to the throbbing, unbearable pain of a toothache. It's not just discomfort, it's agony that's been keeping you awake for days. There's no dentist's office, no bright lights, no sterile tools. Your only options are the village barber surgeon, a jack of all trades who cuts hair, shaves beards, and, when absolutely necessary, removes limbs and teeth. Or, even worse, the local blacksmith. Why a blacksmith? Because he had tools, pliers, tongs, and brute strength.
Anesthesia? That wouldn't exist for another century. For pain, you might get a swig of rum or a cloth doused in opium if you were lucky, which often did little more than make you dizzy. Once on the makeshift operating table, often just a simple wooden chair, the surgeon would bring out their weapon of choice.
Meet the dental Pelican. It wasn't designed to gently extract a tooth. It was designed to grip a tooth, brace against your jaw, and then, with a violent twist, rip it out. Often, it would take more than just the bad tooth. It could shatter your jawbone, damage neighboring teeth, or tear your gums, leaving you with even worse pain and a gaping wound prone to infection. Congratulations! Your tooth is gone. But your ordeal is far from over. There's no antiseptic, no stitches, no antibiotics. The open wound in your mouth is now a direct highway for bacteria. Infection was rampant. Many people died not from the toothache itself, but from the brutal cure. Swelling, fever, sepsis, these were common outcomes. What about preventing all this? Daily brushing and flossing? Forget about it. The concept of regular oral hygiene as we know it simply didn't exist for most people. Some might chew on twigs or rub a rough cloth on their teeth. The wealthy might use powders made of brick dust, chalk, or even ground-up charcoal, abrasive but ineffective. Bad breath was just a fact of life. If you survived multiple extractions and had gaps in your smile, you might seek dentures. But where did those replacement teeth come from? Often, they came from the dead. Yes, we're talking about Waterloo teeth. Actual human teeth harvested from the mouths of fallen soldiers on battlefields, or even from executed criminals. They were then boiled, filed, and wired into place.
Even beyond pain, cosmetic concerns were deadly. If you wanted a perfect white smile, some would even file down their teeth and coat them with mercury or lead. Or to fill cavities, they might use wax or even ground-up stones mixed with resin, all highly toxic. And for ladies, to hide decaying teeth, they'd simply cover their mouths with a fan or a small hand.
So, the next time you dread a trip to the dentist or complain about brushing your teeth, remember this: you are incredibly lucky. You live in an era where dental care is mostly painless, effective, and won't involve a blacksmith or the teeth of a dead soldier. Be grateful for modern dentistry. And maybe go brush your teeth right now.